Alright everybody, Rich MSX 125. So what I got in this baggie right here came all the way from Bangkok, Thailand in just 3 days. DHL, I love it. What's in there is a windscreen, they call it a meter shield or a meter visor. It's distributed by Zeed out of Bangkok, Thailand, and the manufacturer is Motozaaa. And I wanted the bullet style one, but I got the one that's kind of just a regular like visor. And yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I really would have liked the bullet one, but I had to go directly through Zeed, and it's a nightmare. You might end up paying customs. It could take up to 3 weeks to get. This was through Amazon, and they throw it right in a box, put it right on a plane. It goes to Hong Kong, it goes to Cincinnati, Ohio, and then to Rochester, New York, all in like 3 days. And I didn't even pay. I'm not a Prime customer. I was just straight up customer without any extra money for shipping, and I got it in 3 days. So pretty cool. Those guys in Thailand make it move. So I just gotta find a box cutter here. I got a blade right here. Sweet. So we're gonna do an install video, but I just thought I'd do an opening up in like all my videos. I got this yesterday, and I do not open it up until I do the video, so you guys get the full impression I get when I first look at this thing. So they tell me there's no instructions that come with it. Every review, it got really good reviews on Amazon, and you know, guys are saying, yeah, it really blocks a lot of wind. It's not a very big visor. I don't think it's going to block a ton of wind, but I don't know. I had an itch to scratch, and you know, with the Rebel 500, I don't think you should throw a lot of extra parts on it. The bike is it's supposed to be like a bobber style bike where it's a very stripped down model bike. You know, and adding a bunch of extra parts, bottom stuff and all that. I don't think you should do it. I don't want to get crazy here and wreck it and put a scratch in my visor before I even get it out of the packaging. Holy bubble wrap. I don't know if this camera's doing it justice, but oh my God, it's like a pillow. Sleep on this thing. Yeah, I guess nothing was going to happen to this. And also I saw on the label when I was looking at it yesterday that customs actually X-rayed it, so you didn't have to open it up. Now if you deal directly with Zeed, I hear that people say they get caught up in customs, which is a real pain in the freaking ass, and you can actually get charged for their time. And they can actually say, sorry, it took this much time to check your item, and then charge you like 30 bucks. You get a bill before you even get your item. So you buy a $40 or $50 item, and then all of a sudden you're paying 30 bucks in custom charges. That's why I went with this guy. So we'll see if I can get it out of the dang box. But boy, it already looks pretty cool. I'll tell you, I thought it was huge when I looked at the packaging. There it is. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says Motozaaa, Motozaaa, Motozaaa. There it is, Motozaaa. So I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Oh, it's already. I can see a scratch in it right from the factory. One ding on the stars. So it's gonna be it's gonna look like that when it's on there. I don't know if you guys can see that from there. I'm gonna pull the camera up when I actually do the install, and I'll try to do it quick. I'm not gonna do a long video for you guys like I usually do. Yeah, look at that, Joe.
It's got to be film on it. You peel it off and the scratch goes away.
I hope so. I don't know. Well, I sure hope so. It's got a nice little rubber deal around the outside of it. It's kind of I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like it's not translucent at all here, and then it fades into translucency at the top when you're looking down. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But again, I got it. We're going to be doing some highway riding, and I just thought if I could block a little wind from me, and if I'm really getting going, trying to keep up with my brother's, FZ07, which is going to be a battle all year long with a bike with, 30 horsepower, I figured maybe I can duck in and, get a couple more miles an hour. So, but like I said, I'm not a huge advocate of adding a bunch of stuff to the bike. It's a bobber. It's designed to be stripped down and just ride it. So All right, I'll let you know how the install, we'll hook up the camera for the install and all that, and we'll see what's going on. Thanks. All right, everybody, we've been screwing it around with it a little bit, and I'll tell you what, I think you want somebody with you when you do this. When we first sized it up, and we had the back bracket mounted down, I'll tell you what, I was convinced it wasn't going to work. Something was going to have to be tweaked, or something wasn't going to work on this thing. But after putting it all together and triangulating it, we still have the back not tight. And on the video from Zeed, it says to have these totally tightened down. I seen the guy went crazy on it, and then he put this on. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I would get this mounted on first. Then you can kind of adjust it if something's a little bit crooked. Hold it and have something, have your buddy go ahead and wrench that down. Otherwise, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I wish that, I was really wanted to get the smaller bullet style. And you have to deal directly with Zeed and all the customs and tariffs and possible fees, where Amazon just approves everything. And then if you didn't like it, I could always return it. Amazon takes everything back. So I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I like it so far. I can't see it doing too much. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think I could. I have a full-faced helmet. And if I had to get behind an FZ07 and keep up with them, I'd have to peg this thing, wring the freaking throttle out of it, and get it to like 85, and hope he didn't want to smoke me further than that, because he certainly could. So, oh yeah, even in the rain, I think this is going to be all right, folks. I don't know. Well, we'll finish this up. I didn't want to, bore you with us struggling with this thing, trying to, our old fingers trying to be ambidextrous enough to get that little screw in here. On the one video, it shows that there's a nut on the back of this. There's actually a threaded portion in there, and there's no nut on the back of this armature. Like, it just goes into a threaded, threaded rod. So that's kind of handy. You don't have to screw around with that. But all right, well, we'll let you know how it finishes up. But I think I kind of like it. I would have rathered the bullet though. All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna. You kids ready for some excitement? We've been watching on our new app. I don't know which one. Oh, yeah.
Zayat, he's from New York City. Heat race number
New
1.
York City.
Brad, what's the key to getting a good start here at Texas Motor Speedway?
You kids ever seen flat track racing?
This racetrack does have a little bit of...
Here we go. Top 10 to the main. The 132 Janish goes straight to the front. Lowell Carson goes straight towards the wall.
Yeah, that one kid almost went out of control right away. Did you see that?
Brad is going from that loose dirt onto the racing groove. Their back tires all kicked out.
Yeah, you definitely see that. There's a little bit of dry dirt going into turn 1 on the inside of the groove. And
all right, kids, well, those are some 400 single cylinders right there.
Jesse Janish out in front.
They got pretty good torque. The guy was saying they do like 62 or something, 65 horsepower out of a single cylinder. That's not too shabby.
We
just did the right thing.
I think so. Well, we're looking at it. And I'm sorry I don't have one of those like videos where they have the real dramatic music as they slowly walk around their vehicle with the new modification. I could sing for you guys, but you wouldn't want to hear it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing justice, but I really like it. I would have much rather had the bullet style that Motozaaa makes, and I would advise it to anyone who wants to take a chance on that dicey shipping. And this was about $50 cheaper too, but I think it's going to do its job. It's kind of cool. I don't know. This weird cut here is kind of unusual, but it lines up with the bike really nice. I went right down tight on it. I don't know if you want air getting in there and causing whistling or whatever. I don't know. So I went right down. This rubber seems like it's going to protect this bezel. And I don't care if it gets scratched. Anyway, buy another one. So, but I think that's all I'm doing to this bike. Oh yeah, I got a gear indicator coming, and I'm trying to crunch the numbers on where the freak you stick it with 3M tape and wreck your, 3M tape is dicey. That stuff's permanent. But yeah, all right. Well, I'll check it out. No riding today. It's like 35 and rainy out there. We're bitter. Talk to you guys later. Well, I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I had it out yesterday. Went over to my parents, and when I zipped home, hopped on the highway, and I got this bike up to 89. I really tried to get 90 out of it, but that was it, 89. But that's still faster than I was going before. The shield does block a pretty good amount of wind. If you duck just a little bit, it does well. If I wasn't very clear on the install, again, these two bolts right here that hold the they call it a meter, but it's a gauge package. And it just slips underneath there, and you mount it back on. I mounted this first to the bracket, and then mounted it on there. It seemed to work better. We were able to line it up really good. I think it blocks a little bit of wind from where my phone mounts on to the RAM mount. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. So, all right. This is Rich, MSX 125, signing off.